morning, sports fans. ASMR Sports. Back inside your business. Alright, this is going to be a wacky one today because adjust my levels here a little bit. We're doing our one pack ASMR, and the pack in line for exploration today is something I'm not terribly familiar with. Action Packed racing cards from 1993. This is it looks like Series 2. It says it's kind of crazy to me that a Action Packed even made racing cards, because I'm really primarily familiar with them as a football card manufacturer, and I feel like they never made like basketball or baseball cards that I'm aware of. Maybe they did, but so it's first of all, it's kind of crazy to see action-packed cards for racing. Second of all, the fact that there was apparently enough demand for these things that they had to produce 2 series of these in 1993 is like astounding to me. It just goes to show that this was basically, like the height of the junk wax era. Somewhere between like 91 and 93 was. Because, I mean, it seems like anything they put on cardboard back then would have a market. Consequently, you end up with stuff like this, which is sort of hard to believe. But for those not familiar, Action Packed is a brand of cards that was kind of a super premium brand back in the day. And basically, they're kind of like, I don't know how I would describe them. I mean, I guess I would say they're like sort of 3D cards, not in the sense that they're like holographic, but they have like a, they have a raised surface that is, in the form of the picture. So like if this were the card, then this image of the car would be like raised up, like a bubble kind of thing. Above the surface of the card, so you'll see when we open these, but it was kind of like a gimmicky thing back in the day, and again, they primarily were known for football cards, but and I remember back when, they first came out, I mean, they were really the only super premium brand for football cards. They were one of the very early ones, and they came out, I think, in like 92 or so. And they were fairly valuable, like both the singles and the packs. So I really didn't mess with them at all when I was, collecting back in those days as a kid on a very tight budget. But now and again they'll come across my radar, because I'll buy like a a collection of junk wax era wax boxes, and I'll get like, a box or 2 of action-packed football cards. So I have a few boxes of the football cards lying around, but I've never seen racing cards. And I did get this in a lot of just individual wax packs from the junk wax era, and thought, wouldn't it be fun to dig in? So you'll see you can get 24 karat gold leaf cards. Now I'm guessing those are probably worthless, and like, the gold foil they use for those is pretty much worthless. So even if you got one, which I'm guessing we will not, it probably wouldn't really be worth anything these days. So let's see what else is on this pack. I see it's not really much useful information. Just a sweepstakes kind of information thing. I did not know these were made in Northbrook, Illinois, which I believe is a suburb of Chicago. So that's interesting. Kind of one of the few Midwest card companies. I feel like they're mostly from the East or West Coast or down south. So I did want to take like a quick peek at, by the way, I also wanted to mention, because we're doing racing, that I recently got in stock these 2024 Prism NASCAR hobby boxes. 3 autos and 20 prisms. It's been a while since I've had these in stock. I ordered some of these maybe like 3 years ago, and I got a few boxes, and I ended up selling them out. I was just kind of selling them by packs. So I know there's an audience out there for this stuff, but I'm going to try to get that on my website, hotcardboard.com, sometime soon. So maybe by the time this video is up, you'll see that. So anyways, I'm putting that up there because I want to go over here and see what we can see. Actually, I'm going to move this a little bit over. Let me get my keyboard out. So I wanted to see if I could find anything about this set and like the cards that are in it before we dive in here. So I see on ComC they have a listing for this set, which is always kind of fun to kind of take a peek at, because sometimes you'll see some interesting things. It looks like there's some autograph cards up here, but I believe these are all just cards that somebody had, autographed in person. I do not believe there are any autograph cards that come out of the packs here. Here's like a Jeff Gordon gold card selling for $35. Now these are all for sale prices, and often on ComC these prices may have no actual relationship to what you would get if you put this up for sale, like on eBay or whatever. But I did want to look at the names, and I actually recognize a number of these, like Kyle Petty, obviously, Richard Petty's son. Jeff Gordon, of course, I recognize. Let's see, Dale Earnhardt. I'm guessing maybe he was retired by this time, but I don't know. Another Dale Earnhardt. Maybe he was in the kind of, twilight of his career. So, yeah, I mean, what we know is people are listing these cards. Whether or not they get sold or not remains to be seen, but we can find out over on eBay. So I did a search for just 1993 Action Packed. Wow. Okay, this is blowing my mind. There's actually a Series 3 of these they put out, so I don't know, man. Racing fans were just wild for this stuff, I guess, back in the day. Let's see what Soul Items comes up with. Oh, wow. You can get 23 packs for 99 cents of these Series 3, so I guess these packs are not worth anything. There's a Richard Petty. I'm trying to see if it's a gold. It doesn't look like a gold one. That one's $1.90. Terry Labonte, I'm not familiar with him. That sold for $2.50 plus $3. Looks like he's in the Racing Hall of Fame. Let's see what else. Oh, the individual cards sold. That's a prototype, so I don't think that's worth getting into. So here is one of the gold cards. I want to kind of see what that looks like and whether it's like, yeah, so right there it says 24 karat gold on that one. So as I suspected, that one sold for $8 plus $1 shipping, so not a lot of value, although maybe it's because Jeff Bodine is not very popular. I don't know. I kind of want to see if there's a 24 karat like Jeff Gordon or something. There's just a Dale Earnhardt base. Jeff Gordon base for like $2 shipped. So, yeah, I'm guessing there probably aren't any really valuable cards in here. Best bet would be to go to a NASCAR race and get some of these autographed, which I'm sure would be very easy to do. Not. There's a whole set you can get. Series 2 for $35. Actually, that's what we've got. 30 Series 2. So I don't know. I guess we're going to be looking for those like $1, $2 Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt cards, and that's probably our best hope. If we get a 24 karat, I don't know. There may not be any comps. I also noticed they have Young Guns as an insert here, which is kind of funny because, of course, if you're a hockey card collector or you have heard anything about hockey cards, you know that like the Young Guns rookie cards in Upper Deck flagship hockey cards are, you know, like the most popular rookie cards of NHL rookies. And I'm trying to think what year they started. I think they started doing that in like 92 or so. So it would have been right before this. But without further ado, let's dig into this pack and see what we can see. There's not going to be many cards, 6 cards, yeah, because these cards are very thick. As we will see. Okay. Kodak film car here. I don't know whose car that would be. Someone might know, but let's take a look. I'm gonna hide the rest of these. So this card is basically what it is like they take a piece of cardboard like twice this size and then they like fold it over. So then if you can see here, this is the surface of the card by the over the image is raised up, so it's kind of a 3D kind of effect, but not really 3D. You know what I'm saying? It's a raised, you know, kind of feeling there that, you know, it's gimmicky. I remember when they did the football cards of these back in like 91, a lot of times on the corners, which were, you know, rounded and all action-packed cards, there would be a lot of like little kind of white, you know, I don't know what the hanging chads, and it would kind of sucked, and it feels like they definitely have, you know, tamed that problem for the most part, but it's, you know, it's a thick stock and rounded corners, so it's tough to get those perfect unless probably you have some cutting equipment that's, you know, finely tuned. But here's the back, nothing really crazy there. Chevrolet Lumina, wow. Okay, there's Larry McClure's the owner, and the driver is Ernie Irvin, chief engine builder Sheldon Pittman, and crew chief Tony Glover. Alright, so now you've seen a an action-packed racing card. Alright, next card up. That's one of 6. Alright, look at that. We got Dale Earnhardt. Sweet. Alright, Daytona 93. Dale Earnhardt with his Gatorade thirst quencher. You can see the raised surface there. I'm guessing there's like a ton of Dale Earnhardt cards because I don't think any of the ones we saw when looking up the prices of cards like showed the image on here. So I'm guessing there's just a bunch of Dale Earnhardt cards, which makes, you know, some sense. A lot of times I feel like racing products, because there really aren't that many like racers to depict, they will, you know, make multiple cards of all the racers, and then, you know, the most popular ones will have like quite a few extras. Alright, it's funny, I was looking at this. These are the stats for the Gatorade Twin 125-mile qualifying race. And he won $35,200, which by today's standards probably is very, very low. But this was a long time ago, like 30 plus years ago, so understandable that that number is low. And I also don't know what the qualifying race, usually means in terms of prize money. So maybe those are pretty low paid victories. All right, look at that right off the bat. We get another big name, Jeff Gordon. Oh, this is a Young Guns. Could this be a Jeff Gordon rookie? I feel like, look at that, rookie points earned. So I mean, I guess every card in here is then a rookie of Jeff, every card of Jeff Gordon. So that's pretty cool. I did not know we could be pulling Jeff Gordon rookie cards, folks, out of these packs. You know what this means. We gotta sleeve this baby up. Oh yeah. Nice. I kinda like that. We got a Young Guns rookie of Jeff Gordon, one of the best NASCAR drivers of all time. How great is that? Alright, well here we go. Jeff and Brett Bondi. I believe I saw that, yeah. Brothers, it says. He looks like way older than him. They must be like distantly separated brothers, age-wise. Alright, so it's kind of cool. We've got 2 cards left. Bobby and Judy Allison in Victory Lane. I feel like I've heard of Bobby Allison. He looks quite old in this picture. It's funny though, you look at pictures of... Alright, we're back. Yeah, totally forgot what I was saying, but interesting card. There's a lot of 2 people cards, brothers and I think wives. So trying to keep it interesting here, I guess. These guys. Okay, what do we got here? Wally Dallenbach Jr. with the specs, looking very cool out in the sun there. Total 1. 40 races, $274,000. Interesting. So I guess this is just a standard, like card of I guess kind of like Jeff Gordon's, yeah. Like this is, I feel like, a special card because it's talking about the particular race. Well, I don't know. Okay, so this one also is got a particular race kind of stats on there. And this one just has the Winston Cup record. So I feel like this is a base card. The others are something else. Alright, well. Okay, interruption number 2. Freaking A. This is what happens when I try to record like during the day. But I don't know. That was interesting. I'm kind of psyched we got that Jeff Gordon. I don't really think. Actually, let's go take a look. See if that card showed up, or if any Jeff Gordons from this set showed up. I don't see any. Yeah, so I guess it could be worth something, but find it unlikely. Let's just, for the fun of it, let's search for Jeff Gordon. See what we see here. Alright, well there are some Jeff Gordon cards. Prototype. We don't have a prototype. It's kind of a cool looking card. Those bright colors on that helmet. Alright, Jeff Gordon apparently in Wild West action movie. though. So there's a chance the Young Guns one we have is maybe valuable, but I would not bet more than 3 cents on it, if that. Alright, well, we tried. Alright, folks, well, if you enjoyed that, shout out to racing fans out there. Let me know if you're interested in some of these Prism boxes or packs. I think I got 6 boxes of this stuff, so I'll try to get those up on the website sometime soon, and we will see you all later. Have